I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. I know this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to another weekend update. Honestly, I was not really planning on doing a live update this weekend. I was able to enjoy a 4-day weekend because we had Juneteenth, then my normal day off on Friday, and then this weekend, and it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I got some writing in, I got some reading in. I launched another book, Golem Master Book 2, and honestly, yesterday I was able to spend a day of just total vegging out, total relaxation. My best friend, Ephraim, called me on Tuesday of this past week, and he's like, bro, I am worried about you. I feel like you are not relaxing enough. I feel like you're just pushing yourself into burnout, and I want to make sure that you're doing okay. So what are you doing for you? And we had this really great conversation Tuesday night. So yesterday when I woke up, I thought about that and I said, you know what? Today we are doing nothing. We are absolutely doing nothing at all day. So yesterday, to celebrate that achievement, I spent all day on the couch watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, like the cartoon that I basically grew up on. And at first I was like, well, there can't be that many episodes in season 1. I don't recall how many there were, but there can't be that many. And then, of course, I Googled it and I got two different answers. I got an answer that it was like 47 episodes. And then I got an answer that there was like 117 episodes. I was like, well, shit, I can't watch all of season 1 on the couch, which is what I originally had planned to do. But yesterday, I truly spent all day on the couch. I watched like 17 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1. I then watched like 5 episodes of Gordon Ramsay's Next Level Chef, which I am not a huge Gordon Ramsay fan at all. That show, at least, is one that I enjoy because he actually really takes on the mentorship role throughout the competition, and I really like that. So literally all day yesterday was spent doing absolutely nothing, and it felt amazing. I think the only thing that I actually did was laundry, right? Because we need to do that. But it was amazing. So this weekend has been really great because I was able to be home for the launch of Golem Master 2. I was truly able to get some relaxation in. And today, of course, I got like 2,000 words of writing in for book 4 of Golem Master because I was really excited. And I think that's a part of one of the things that I wanted to come on and talk about for this weekend's update. The week leading up to Golem Master 2's launch and release, there's definitely some, depressing times, some darkness, some moments where I just really lost a lot of hope in, the writing process. It wasn't until I had my conversation with Ephraim on Tuesday that I spent some time reflecting on it. And it just really hit me because I had written a few chapters in book 4 and I didn't really like them. I didn't care for them. I felt that they were just fillers, that, there wasn't much substance to them, and that I wasn't truly trying to reach for the quality content, I guess you could say. And last week and the week before that, there was a little bit of drama I had to deal with, right? So a little bit of stress, some anxiety, but mostly just drama that didn't really add up to anything of significance. But what was interesting about me reflecting on this week about that and writing the 1 or 2 chapters I had, by the time it came to Thursday and when I started writing, and even Friday when I started writing, those chapters faded away and I started to truly get to this point that I've been waiting to get to for 2 books. Like, I wrote book 1 of Golem Master, then book 2 is this kind of side quest journey of fun, but it didn't progress the story the way I thought it would. It changed some things. And then there was book 3, and all of book 3 was me trying to get to this point. And so right now, chapter 21 and 22 of Golem Master book 4 is what I've been waiting on and something that I've been working towards to get to. And I was so excited. But the reason I bring that up is as I started to reflect back on those chapters leading up to chapter 21 and 22 of book 4, I thought about those points of life. And the fact is that we have certain chapters in life that aren't exciting, that are dull and boring, that don't seem to really benefit us in the grand scheme of things in our lives and our careers. We may have a few years at our career or at our job where it's just the mundane day-to-day, everything else, nothing of excitement or whatever. It's just like we don't really necessarily progress. But one of the things that I kept thinking about in that whole process was that is what life is about. It's not that every single thing falls into place all at once. There's many times in life where we just simply have to wait for the next door to open, or we have to wait for the next, lock to come undone. We have to figure out and work and process that next thing that we need to take the next step ahead. And so it's just a really profound moment for me of having that realization of like, you know what, not every day is a success. Not every chapter is a success. Not every book is necessarily a success. but it is what's needed to go ahead to move forward. And you can't let those negative moments or even those mundane moments hold you back. You keep having to move forward. And I don't know, it was just a really profound thing. And once I started to realize that and think about that, it helped me push forward into writing more today and Friday. Because again, that week before, I was just so like distraught. It was a grinding teeth having to sit down at the computer, and my writing speed was slow. I just didn't want to do it, but I had to keep battling and had to keep getting to that moment. So that was just a really profound thought for me this past week, and one that I was truly excited about, truly grateful for, to realize, dude, this is just the moment you're going through. And I know we've talked about it before. I mean, I've been doing these live week updates for, I think, almost a year and a half, 2 years now. And I know we've talked about it before, but it's just that reminder, right? And I think all of us, we need to have those reminders in life of there's high points, there's low points. It doesn't mean that you're a super huge success, doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that this is the natural cycle of life. And once you realize you're in the low point, you just got to keep grinding to get back into that positive forward momentum and, take it off. And that's where for Golem Master Book 4, getting to these 2 chapters, Friday and today, has been so exciting because we're finally here. We're finally at this moment that I've been working for to take the next major step in the Golem Master universe. Look at this sick quacking hoodie. I know, dude. Ohana, man. I love it. Ohana duck jersey adaptation. Bro, every time they post the Duck University of Oregon Duck social medias post about uniform combinations, I'm like, when are you bringing back the Ohana uniform? It's one of the coolest uniforms they ever made. And so when they came out with this sweatshirt, I'm like, I am buying this sweatshirt. I don't care how much it costs. I want it. So thanks, Principal Stevens. I appreciate that. So anyways, we're taking the next step in the Golem Master universe, this major moment. And I'm super excited because now, as I have written this chapter, I have to write another chapter, but we're going to get into what I'm going to call the charlatan moment. And this is something that has been in the works since the very ending of book 2. So for those of you who've gotten to book 2, you may start to figure out okay, why is TJ mentioning this? What is all this about? Book 3 has taken place, and now finally at book 4, this huge seed that was planted all the way back in book 2 is now coming to fruition. And there's just we're getting to that next point. So I'm super excited about it. That world building, all the seeds that have been planted have been super fun. And then what's also been really fun is getting to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Granted, it's hard for me the older I get to watch the cartoons I grew up on, because I'm like, wow, did I really watch this as a kid? And you have to remind yourself, your brain is completely different than what it was as a kid. And what I will say, though, is I watched 1 or 2 episodes of Digimon. Again, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. But then watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! At least was really fun to just be this cartoon was really good compared to a lot of other cartoons that we watched growing up, or that I watched growing up. So I've been letting some of the episodes still continue to play as I was writing this morning, but I came up with some new stuff to write in, which will more than likely happen in book 5 of Golem Master. And I'm super excited about that because I was worried with how book 4 will end. What will then happen in book 5? How will I establish it? So I have that written. And there's also now this possibility or this thought process of potentially what could become book 6. I don't want to drag the series out, and I don't like necessarily series that are dragging that prolong just to make money. I want the story to naturally flow and naturally have its proper arc and have its proper ending. So I'm not sure if this new idea will also be a book 5 combination, and that's what will book 5 will be to bring the ending. But I was really happy with this idea that I had. So I was like, okay, this is at least something to look forward to, something to continue to put out there into the future of what to look forward to. So yeah, and again, I'm trying not to give spoilers, but I'm super excited about it. So yeah, so there was that. So that's kind of what's been going on. I at least really wanted to post a video to share like what exactly this last week has been for me, the realization of those ups and downs in life and in writing, how they interconnect, share the excitement of where we're at in book 4, because I'm so ready to keep writing. Today, I told myself like we're only going to write a little bit, and we're not going to spend all day writing. So this was like the last thing. I was like, okay, I did my writing for the day. We are literally at 2,000 words basically for today. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do a live stream. It's not going to be a very long live stream. And then I'm going to go about the rest of my day. So there's that. Okay. We're at chapter 22 in book 4 of Golem Master. That brings Golem Master book 4 to a total of 62,000 words. And we're just now like, I feel like 60, maybe 50,000 words was literally just the introduction. Like it was the conclusion of what happens at the end of book 3. So now I feel like we can finally actually get into the heart, like the meat and potatoes of book 4. And I'm fucking excited because of where we're going in the universe. But yeah, so hopefully book 4 will be super awesome. It'll be very fun and engaging, and we can really continue to build more of this universe. So I'm really excited for another 2 characters. Keonis's character is going to be coming in. I think he may have been mentioned in book 3, but Keonis's character is at least going to be in book 4 if I haven't added him yet, for sure. We have a new character, Mr. Paul Hasseltine, as you guys know. He is going to have a character that is coming into the Golem League universe. Now, granted, if for those of you who are super fans, you know Mr. Paul Hasseltine was already mentioned in book 1, but he is being brought back in a new and creative way, and I am super excited of how I get to bring his character into fruition and connect those 2 dots. So yes, Mr. Paul Hasseltine is going to be coming in here in a little bit. And yeah, it's so much fun. So book 4 is at 62,000 words. That is the update. That does bring my writing total for the month now brings me up to 32,000 words for June. And actually, no, we're almost at 40,000 words for June. Now that I look at it, because I forgot to add in Tritus the Terrifying. So yeah, I forgot that I had written a couple thousand words in Tritus. So we're already at 40,000 words for June. That's awesome. So we've already hit our writing goal for the month. That brings the writing year, as you guys know, to 311,000. The career total is at 1.4 million words. Let's go. So that's been exciting to see that achievement. So as you guys know, we still have July, August, September, and October. So will we hit 100,000 words? Can we hit our 400,000 word goal for the year? It's going to be close. It's going to be close because we have the event in July, Lit RPG Con in Denver, July 18th to 20th. You guys, I hope to see many of you there. So that'll definitely cut into the writing time. But with 4 months left, if we can hit 30,000 words, we've hit our 400,000 word writing goal for the year. And that means that'll get me to 1.5 milli in my career. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be pretty fun. So yeah, so those are the writing totals. Now, the update for Golem Master audiobook. I have been so waiting for this, you guys. Like, we have been waiting basically 8 months for the audiobook. But I'm super excited because Dan has let me know that Golem Master has finished recording. He is now in the post-production process, so he'll be working on post-production all this week and getting me the files. Whoops it. Whoop. Hold on. Richie. Sorry, I had a customer come in when you were talking about old cartoons. I've gone back and have been playing OG Yu-Gi-Oh games and having a blast. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, the audiobook, dude. So Daniel Wisniewski has let me know that we're in post-production now, so I'm super excited about that. We are so hopefully we're looking at least by June 1st to have an audiobook done and ready for you guys. The sad part is, the reality is, Daniel and Jessica are so amazing at their craft that they are already, or at least Daniel, and I would totally believe that Jessica is as well. They are booked out for the rest of 2025. So we're going to have to look at 2026 for the recording of book 2, but it'll be worth it. It'll completely be worth it. But we at least get book 1 very soon. Yeah, love them both so much. I know, dude. I cannot wait to hear this incredible, masterful produced audiobook. It'll be amazing. So hopefully by July 1st, Golem Master book 1 will be out and available for you guys to enjoy. But I will let you know. Obviously, I will absolutely let you guys know. So with that being said, just wanted to give some huge shout outs. Obviously, we have our Patreon community, The Dying Breed, Warrior Bernard, Fighters Maxwell Foster, Q, Guardian Wilkie, Soldiers Boslow, Little Panda Aiden, Big Rob, Jessica Wargo, and Defenders LG, Jodan, Miss Aoife, and Stephen Landry. Huge shout out to the Patreon community. I posted in there just a little bit ago thanking everyone. The response that I have gotten, or the amount of launch that I've gotten for Golem Master 2 was actually far more positive than I anticipated. And it's just been, so this month has actually been the best for my writing career as far as getting some traction with Amazon. It's not a lot, but this month has been by far the best month for me, and that has really meant a lot. And having people like Brandon, who's been posting, his live updates on social media as he reads through Golem Master Book 2 now. One, it just makes me more excited because it reminds me of where I was at when I was writing Golem Master Book 2 and all the fun things that are in there. But then to just see Jessica, who has come on and really been trying to promote the book. James Hunter, another great friend, amazing author, having him share it on his personal author page. Thank you so much, James. And then Troy Osgood, Stephen Landry, those guys have been sharing it to the other different groups. Evan Durham, who's given us permission to post, Sean Hall, who allows us to post in the different social media groups. So it's been so wonderful and amazing to have these guys just openly sharing it. So I'm very grateful for everyone who has continued to try to promote the book, let other new readers know about it. I'm very blessed. Oh, dude, Jamie Holland coming in. What's up, dude? Much love to you too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you and the family are doing well, dude. Yes. And so unfortunately, Jamie, as you guys know, who have already read book 2, the ultimate Brit is Jamie's Golem and his character in Golem Master 2. We were able to give him some spotlight time, and very happy to have him in the series and the universe. So, dude, thanks for stopping by, saying hi. If you didn't see, unfortunately, Golem Master Book 2's audiobook is not going to be available for recording until next year due to Daniel's schedule. But I'm super excited because, you're going to have a character in the audiobook soon. So we'll get you that once it comes out. But like I was saying, just a huge thank you. Just a huge thank you to everyone who's read, reviewed, and shared Golem Master Book 2. I was really blessed to, on launch day, I got, you're okay. Hoping all is well also. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I was really blessed to get 2 reviews of Golem Master up on release day. One by Jessica, who, she shared book 2 was even better than book 1, which I had so much fun writing it. And she tells us a little bit about what's going on in book 2, where Pepper's at the next chapter of his life and his career. And Jessica was really hoping for more of the lore or the story behind the Rift Wars and some demon battles, and she was very happy that it didn't disappoint her. We were able to give her some more, and honestly, I really loved the museum portion. If you guys remember that, I was in tears when I was writing some of those scenes and going through that, because that was a direct experience from me going to the 9/11 memorial that I had been looking forward to that for years. So when I got to go there and went there with Foster, my best friend, who's also the Patreon member, that time in the 9/11 memorial was just so huge. And so I really took all of that inspiration and wrote that into book 2. So that was really cool. And so Jessica's final thoughts was book 1 was fantastic. I enjoyed book 2 even more. It's an amazing book that is also YA friendly in case you have a kid looking to get into the lit RPG genre. So that was Jess. And then Kristen, who you guys know is in book 1. She also makes a reappearance in book 4. Kristen says, Golem Master continues to impress me. It has great writing and characters you can really connect with, while also having that epic action that my kids and I love. Their favorite parts are the Pokemon-like battles, hands down. It's a great series for all ages, and love having a lit RPG book that I can share and read with all my boys from ages 10 to 14. Thank you, TJ, for creating a world for us to enjoy together. Looking forward to the next one. And so, that review, when I woke up and saw it, almost had me in tears. Because, in book 1, I had a review that said, this is not lit RPG. Totally not lit RPG. Enjoyable story, not lit RPG. And I think, one of the things was sometimes for those people who are hardcore lit RPG fans, they may forget, what is the intent of this book? The intent of this book is, to be a family-friendly book, but it's also one where it can help introduce teens into what lit RPG is. It is soft, it is light. There are not the traditional lit RPG elements that you're going to find, but also when I was writing it, I was like, the way that the system works, this seems the most appropriate and manageable, especially for what it's supposed to be, with the golems and battle arenas and having the Pokemon vibe. So I get it where it's not going to be the traditional lit RPG, but it is that story that will hopefully connect teens and families and bridge the gap that is somewhat missing, because there are just not a lot of options for the younger audience to really grab hold of. And that was a part of that process and intent. So it is what it is. And I am just super excited and grateful that Kristen and her kids can really love it and really have a story to connect to. So it is what it is, right? Looking forward to the audiobook for 2, dude. 100%, man. I will make sure to get you a code once we have it. So look forward to it next year. But yeah, it'll be awesome. Brig Richie coming. Are you going to have a copy at Lit RPG Con, or should I bring mine for a promo with you? I don't know if I will have copies. More than likely, I probably won't. I don't know. I honestly haven't thought about that. So I would say safe bet is to bring your own, because I just don't know where I'm at yet. I haven't even started packing yet. I probably should, but I haven't even gotten to that point yet. I need to call the hotel and cancel a room, because a certain person I was expecting would be at the convention with me decided to walk out of my life. So that was fucking awesome. But yeah, not bitter at all. No big deal. It's a damn good story. Thank you, dude. I'll pack mine just to be safe, and you can use it to show off. Oh, no worries, bro. No worries. I appreciate that, though. So, yes. So anyways, getting back to it. Thank you so much, you guys, for reading, sharing, reviewing, and promoting the book. I think I've cried in like every single book of Golem Master that I've written because of some of the emotional depth that I've tried to bring into it. And then I have also cried laughing because of some of the things that I've come up with. And even last night, I thought of something else and I came in and just, it was only like 3 sentences, but I was like, that's hilarious. And I'm still going to put it in the book. And granted, it's some of those humorful moments where I'm trying to I'm trying to add some adult humor that will kind of like Disney, like where there's some adult humor. Hopefully, it'll go right over kids' heads, and parents will be like, what the hell, TJ? But yeah, so Golem Master has been such a fun series. I've truly enjoyed it. There have been times where, yes, absolutely, I've gotten tired of writing in the series, but there have been moments where I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love the development, and I'm super excited. I don't think I'll be ready to give up the series when the time comes, but I will do my best to make sure it has an epic conclusion that we can all love and appreciate and just enjoy. And who knows? Maybe there will be some spinoffs, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see once we get there. But my bad, bro, but I love it. Yeah, right. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So yeah. But all right, you guys. So 30 minutes. I only want to come on and just do a really quick live, just give you guys the update. But the biggest thing was thank you so much to everyone who has read it, everyone who has posted and shared the great news of Golem Master. It means so much to me, and it means so much to just see like the small steps that this series has taken and the positive momentum that it's been slowly achieving. So thank you again, you guys. Every single review, like literally almost every other week, I log in and I reread the reviews, and just it gives me so much encouragement to see them on Amazon and to see people like slowly finding the series. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully, I will see you guys next weekend. And as you guys know it, get your read on. And it's an awkward moment. I got to find, where's the outro? Okay, bye.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though yo, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning. never stopping searching, yeah, it's burning. All this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words.
No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.